Blessings upon you, Michael here, Gilbert, Arizona, Street Corner Ministering Tour. Uh, this teaching is Russell Playa. By the Aleph Tav Dam Sheh B'Shem Yeshua HaMashiach. That's by the Aleph Tav, blood of the Lamb, in Yeshua's name, Jesus as you know him. May the Aleph Tav Avinu give you hearts to understand and ears to hear, eyes to see. That among all the people of so-called Christianity system, you need to remember Yeshua is an Israelite, is a Yahudim, a Jew. So this teaching is about John 6:56. He says, if you eat of my blood and drink of my, if you eat of my flesh and drink of my blood, I am in you and you are in me, or vice versa. Meaning that if you do the message on the water, Isao Imoto, he just takes a message on the water, good message, and it changes the molecular structure of the water. Bad message, and it makes a distorted, bad molecular structure upon the water. And so my point being is that maybe DNA is not quite up to 100% correct at this moment with the research and the technology that we have. So I would like to prove that all you Christians who ever broke bread had communion with the bread and the juice, the little cracker, wafer, whatever you want to call it, and the juice representing the blood. The bread is flesh, the juice is blood. If you actually knew John 6:56, that it says, if you eat of my flesh and drink of my blood, Yeshua, Jesus, as you know him, is in you and you are in him. And so that molecularly should change your DNA to where you're now a Jew. And I hope we can prove this because we're living water, right? So we can change the molecular structure of the water just by taping words or speaking a message onto it. So we've seen the words, it's like taping the message on the water, and you read them, it's like consuming them. And so now you basically, Christian as you might think you really are part of Israel, or a Yahudim, a Jew, according to that verse. So I hope this message, you understand that we've been deceived too long, that the truth needs to be revealed. I hope that finances come forth upon this. I'm stamping, coining this, as they say, or stamping my name upon this, that Yeshua within me allowed this revelation to come true. And it might already be out there. Solomon says nothing new under the sun, but what I'm trying to say is, as far as I know, it's not. And if you know who does Ancestry.com and all that, it's all a bunch of like spying out the land, you know, everybody's spying out the land. And so it's gathered information from ancient documents of time that are by way or controlled by certain groups of people. I won't tell you who, but and so then they search this information because they're always hiring people to get it, artificial intelligence involved, get it logged into the computer, so it makes it easier to search. But maybe the real construction of DNA changing is that, you know, the grafting in, or the message on the water by Isao Imoto, just speaking words, let alone consuming his flesh and his blood, representing the bread and the juice. You're now exactly what the word says you are. We're all one blood and one flock, people. This is so easy to understand. I think if we was all in Israel, blessings would come way beyond your imagination. So within all that, I'm going to keep it short. Again, Brukatah Yehovah Eloheinu HaMelech HaOlam. May you, Pasak, Ozin, open the ears, and Basak, Levka, open the hearts, and Basak, Ayin, open the eyes. By the Allah Tau Dam Shea B'Shem Yeshua HaMashiach, by the Allah Tau blood of the Lamb, in the name of Yeshua, the people who hear this message, that we're, just like the word says, just like the scripture says, we're all one. And within all that, may Yuri Babe Yehovah, Baruch, bless you, Baruch Atah, excuse me, and may Yeshua fill your everlasting heart. Shalom, shalom.